Welcome to Cana of Galilee. Welcome to Cana of Galilee. This is where it is believed that Jesus did his first miracle, and it is written in the Bible in John. Is it 1 John or 2 John? Let me confirm. I'll just check on. Okay, the story is in 2 John, verse 1 to 12. And on the third day, there was a wedding at Cana of Galilee. The mother of Jesus was invited, and Jesus and his disciples were also invited. I don't know why it is written the second day or the third day. I don't know the third day of what, the third day of the week, the third day of the month, or the third day of his ministry, of Jesus' ministry. I don't know, but it is written on the third day. So I don't know which third day was that. Another thing that, which is a mystery to me, is whose wedding it was. They say there was a wedding, Jesus was invited and his mother was invited. That means maybe it was a close relative, close family member, or a very close friend. Because you see, Jesus was invited, his mother was there too. So most likely it was maybe family member or a very close friend. And when they were there in the wedding, I think they drank, and the wine, they ran out of wine. This church is always closed, like recently, since the war started. Before that, we could come and get in. Right now, I don't know, it's an Orthodox church. Also, it's very, very beautiful. Let me check. Yeah, it's locked. I'm not sure if the other church also is open, but let's go. But let's go and check. So it is written in the Bible, on the third day there was a wedding, and Jesus was invited, his disciples also was invited, and they ran out of wine. After that, Mary, mother of Jesus, went to him and told him they don't have wine anymore. And Jesus asked him, what does that have to do with me? And then Mary told his disciples to do as Jesus tells them. It is actually written here, it is on the wall. On the third day, there was a marriage at Cana of Galilee. You can lead, I don't want to lead. The whole story is in 2 John, verse 1 to 12. Don't know if the church is open. Oh, supplies is open. And then there is a shop for, for the wine and for some stuff. It's for tourists. Mimi ni loco. I am a loco. So, supplies. The door is open. And here we have the timetable when you can come, visiting hours, closing hours, things like that. You can lead by yourself. This is the Orthodox Catholic I just told you about. So I think I will first get in, or should I? explain. There is a church, and by the way, in most places there is a church built on top of the site of the holy site. If there is cave, if you go to Jerusalem, you'll find it's the same case. In the Holy Sepulchre, you know, where Jesus was crucified, there is a church built there. Actually, not even one, many. If you go to Nazareth, there's the same case. There is a church built on top of the holy site. And here as well, there is a church. Actually, there is this church, and there is another church there where people renew their vows. So, silence, guys. So in here there is, let me flip the camera a bit. Kuna kajua nimesweat. Kuna kuanga na sisters hapa. I don't know where they are. Anyway, in here there is a cave. You can hear the church bell. Amazing, isn't it? There is a jar. It's a stone jar. It is not exactly the jar that was used that day, but it's like a replica. It's like an example of the jars that people used in those days. So it is just an example of the jars that were there those days. You know, they were made of stones. There was no, the plastic that we have, there was no like the one we have currently, but they used stone to make their own utensils and kitchenware, things like that. So there is a stone jar in here. And this is what we will see. There is a cave, there is a remains of the old temple. And yeah, and there are some remains of the, you know, of the ancient, like, you know, like pots, things like that. So let's go in. Entrance. So quiet. I think the light is closed. Oh, the light is on. As you can see the pillar down there, this is the remain of the old temple. And now the church is built. The church is built on top of this site, and as you can see, it is well preserved there. And if you look well, if you zoom well there, somewhere there, here, you will see the remains of the ancient pot. I think it was kind of a pot or a jar. Perhaps for the wine. So perhaps maybe this was a pot, maybe a plate. I don't know. This looks like a jar, or maybe a jug, I don't know. But they are all made of clay. Sikumenyamaza. Writing on the wall. Okay, you're not supposed to write on the wall. We'll go under. Steep stairs. the ancient wall or the ancient stone. They are very, very well preserved there. And this is the stone jar. People put some money and throw some like prayer request there, but it is sealed with glass. I think this was used for water storage, something like that. We have more there, but the place is closed. Yeah, it's closed. And this is the end, like further it is ancient wall, like the oldest wall of the temple. You can see the prayer request. People put prayer request here. No one opened them, no one leads them, so they just stay there. So this is just an example of the jar that Jesus, that were used those days. Kumenyamaza, it's so quiet. See, shh, quiet. Look at this. Looks like a pillar or something like that. These are like, I don't know what is this. Is it like a jar or what? That is definitely a jar. That one, you see. And this is the exit. These are like old jars. And these are kind of things that were found here, like underneath. I don't know what was that. Like, what was that? We are out. St. John. So this is where people renew their vows. If you come here with your partner and you would like to renew your vows, here at Cana of Galilee, you can renew your vow here with your husband or with your wife. Yeah, so guys, if you would like to renew your vows with your partner, when you come here, you have a space. You can renew your vows, and yeah. Or you can even do a wedding or a marriage. Is it a wedding or a marriage? What is the difference? Anyways, I'm at the compound. The sun is shining. And here there is another church. This church, the church was built in 1879 on the traditional site of the temple. So there was a temple, and then the church was built on the top of the remains of the temple that was here. As you have seen, we have seen the remains of the temple in there. So I will go to the church. I'll go in and take a video of the church. There is a holy water here. Catholics, I don't know what this was the purpose of the water. It's written what? It's written Jesus. I don't know the purpose of the water. The statue of Jesus, I think, and the John the Baptist. A lot of statues on the wall. There is a mosaic, like a mosaic pattern. The remains of the mosaic pattern or the mosaic floor down there. Shalom. Ken, I'm alone. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. You can see Jesus on the cross. From Kenya.
Oh, Kenya.
Yeah.
How is Kenya? Good?
Kenya is good, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You're from Philippines?
Sorry?
You're from Philippines?
Yes.
Ah.
You work here?
I have a lot of friends from Philippines.
You work here?
I live in Haifa, yes.
Oh, yes, yeah. They're coming here, some Filipinos.
Yes, we have a group also coming here as a group.
Oh, last
and
week?
Saturday, we went to DDC, we went to Jericho with the Filipino.
Ah?
Yeah, group
Yeah,
of
they
Filipinos.
love,
Yes.
what is that? They love going around.
Yes.
But with the intention to accept pilgrimage.
Yeah, pilgrimage, yeah.
Okay.
We are coming with the group.
Why you are
also.
alone today?
Because I live in Haifa and I had time
You have
today.
free time.
I have free time today.
It's Thursday.
Yeah, it's Thursday. No tourists, so
Very good.
it's empty.
Because now not too much pilgrims because of the situation.
Yes.
Anyway, we will pray for peace.
We are praying for peace. We want peace. Yeah, absolutely. So guys, that is the altar. I'm not supposed to. Okay. She's a sister here. She's from Philippines. Anyway, I didn't want to show her in the camera because I was not sure if she want to be seen and I have to not be careful. Anyway, let me continue with the video. Silence. I'm not supposed to talk here, like to explain so much here. So I just finished recording inside and I want to take you around the village. I don't know how to call it a village or to call it a city. I don't know. First of all, I want to ask about the other church, Orthodox there. Sister?
Yes.
The other church closed?
This part is closed, but I don't know in front. You follow the road,
Uh-huh.
and then in front, the other side.
It's
It's
open.
the main road.
Uh-huh.
They are sometimes open, but usually closed.
Okay.
But you try.
Thank you so much.
Okay. This is this way, and then do not cross the road. Just follow the road and turn this part here.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Shalom.
Esther.
Yes, Esther. A very nice sister. Okay, I'm leaving. Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye. First of all, there is a shop here for the wine. I want to show you this church. I think past 2 years we could get in from, there's another gate there, so we could get in from there. Right now it's closed. I don't know why. And there is a shop here there's a store for stuff, not only wine, but this is where I usually take or buy my wine. I don't know if I should take it, if I'll be able to carry all, or I should first go. Okay, first let's go, and then I'll be back to pick the wine. There is a house here which is believed to be the house of Nathaniel. We all know Nathaniel by his words, who asked, what good can come out of Nazareth? This is believed to be his house, and right now is a church. I think it's a church. I don't know if it is allowed to get in. I don't know. So, and as you can see that I think it's closed. Probably a private property. I don't know. I don't think so. But oh, I see there are some graves there. So I don't know. I don't know if I should get in. But this is believed to be the house of Nathaniel. I think it's a church. If I can see someone, you know, I can ask. So let's continue. Let's talk about the miracle Jesus did. It is written in the Bible, 2 John, from verse 1 to... Hi. From verse 1 to, I think, 12 also. Jesus was invited in a wedding at Cana of Galilee, and they ran out of wine. His mother, his disciples were all invited, and they ran out of wine. His mother went and told him, we don't have wine. I mean, the wine is finished. I think this is also a church, or is a, like, you know, a Christian premises. I don't know, but I can see the cross there. I don't know if you can notice. Something like that. Anyways, Mary went to Jesus and told him that the wine is finished, and he asked, what can I do? Then the mother told the disciples to do exactly what Jesus said. So Jesus told his disciples to take 6 jars and fill them with water. And when they were filled to the brim, he just he told the master of ceremony to taste, and when he tasted, he said that was the best wine. Actually, he asked, why did you hide the best wine first, and let us drink the other wine? And the disciples knew that it was water, and this is how they knew he did a miracle. Jesus did a miracle. All this is also a stop for the, you know, for the wine and all this, but because of the, you know, the situation that has been going on, so there's no tourist, and yeah, no nothing. People here are super friendly. I have been here. It is not my first time to be here. I have been here again and again. This is, I think, my fifth time to be here. And I remember when I came to Israel. When I came to Israel, this was my first holy site to visit, this place, Cana of Galilee. It was exciting. That time there was I didn't have a TikTok. Maybe there was a TikTok, but I was not active. Yeah, so let me flip the camera. We have to explore, as we explore the village today, the current modern life of Kafakana. In Hebrew is Kafakana, in Arabic also is Kalfakana. So the place is a mix of, there are some Arab Christians and Muslims lives here, and Tiberias is Cana of Galilee. Nimekuja na basi na hivyo. So let us explore. We hope the war will end and everything goes back to normal. The tourist bus here, this place is like always full when there is no one. So Kafagana, this is part of Kafagana, Cana of Galilee. This is how it looks. today. The weather today is crazy hot. So it is an Arab village located in Lower Gariri, about 10 kilometers from Nazareth, and has a population of around 23,000. According to the Bible, this is where Jesus did his very first miracle, changed water into wine. We all know that. We learned that from nursery school. Actually, there was a song that we used to sing. And the other miracle of walking on water at the Sea of Galilee, which is approximately 10 kilometers from here. Where is that entrance? She said it's around here. But to be honest, why this village never like grow to be a big city, or is meant to be like that, I don't know. But it still look like, you know. Kamze, where is that gate? She said. I don't know if it's around here.